Welcome to Realistic Reviews. On today's review, I'm going to be reviewing the Cold Steel GI Tanto, and before I do that, mine's pretty heavily modified, so here's a couple pictures of what one looks like when you get it stock. So you may have seen the video I had before where I have a modified GI Tanto, and that one was painted brown and white and everything, and this is in fact the same one, but things got a little different with this one. I wore out the brown and white paint on it, and I didn't care for it anymore, and since the knife didn't have the paint on it, I took it off of I painted the sheath. I didn't want to try to remove the paint because it was a pain in the ass, so I just painted it white. What the hell, I didn't have any black at the time. And I just put black paracord on it. And the knife itself, you can see I removed the other hand guard. The black paint is gone, and I gave it a mustard patina just because I like the way it looks. And the handle, I had an issue with that. I lost one of the screws, so I just paracord wrapped it, and it works fine. So now that you saw how mine's modified, let's discuss the sheath for it. Now the sheath, when you get it, it doesn't come with the paracord obviously, and it comes black, but the sheath on this is really nice. It's a Securex sheath. It's like a hard plastic, and it's an awesome fucking sheath. The whatever the hell you want to call this, the belt loop, it does have a retention strap that comes on with the snap on it. I took that off because I didn't need it, and I used it for something else. But I like this because you can take this off and set it any way you want. You can wear it sideways, you can put it on an angle if you want. There's all kinds of carry options with this. Plus with the belt loop on it, it's got Velcro and a snap. So you don't have to actually take your belt off or anything to adjust it. And it just makes it really nice for multiple carry options, and it's just an all-around great sheath. So now let's discuss the actual knife. So when you get this standard, again, like I said, they come all black finish on it. They got two hand guards here. I thought that would get in the way when you're choking up on it, so I removed that with a hacksaw. And the hand scales on it are polypropylene. And they're all right. They get a little slippery. They're not the best grip. But this works too. Like I said, I lost the screw for mine, so I just wrapped it in paracord for now. And I'll probably do something else with this later. I'm never done modifying this. And that's part of the thing I like about this knife is it's fun to modify. And everyone does something different with them. There's all kinds of videos, but getting off track. This knife, I don't remember offhand the length of it or the thickness of it, but it is 1055 carbon steel, very tough steel, and you can buy these online for the $30 range or so, and a lot of stores carry these, like Bass Pro Shops and stuff like that. You can usually find stuff like this, and they're really cheap, and for what you're getting, that's a hell of a price for it too, because these knives are tough as shit. They come very, very sharp, and the Tanto edge here makes for great stabbing and penetrating, and the back edge is actually fairly sharp too. Apparently now these are marketed as a throwing knife as well, and I bet you anything if you broke it throwing it and contacted Cold Steel, they'd say you abused it, so I don't recommend throwing it. It could probably be used as one. It kind of looks like one, but again, I don't recommend it. But your money, your knife, you do what you want, I guess. So, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this knife. I know you've probably seen these before. You know, they're fucking tough as shit, right? So, let's find out if they're actually that tough. And I'm going to go and beat the shit out of this real quick. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try not to say anything because it is windy as fuck out here and you're probably not going to hear anything. So, yeah, I'm going to go chop some shit and do some stuff with this, and let's just beat the crap out of this and see if it's really as tough as they claim it is and I claim it is. So, let's go do that. So in the end, is this knife worth buying? I just chopped down a dead sapling with it, which that shit's hard to chop, and this handle didn't feel good. The actual polypropylene handle that comes with it would feel a lot better, but it did it. And then I chopped down a small tree with it. That wore me out actually, but it did it. And the edge on it is literally still perfect. The only thing on there is bits of wood. It batoned perfectly. I mean, it was pretty easy. That was some tough wood too. It handled it. It didn't chip, bend, roll, anything. It's still perfect condition. And then I used it to chop at a coconut. If you've ever tried to open a coconut, you know just how fucking tough those things are. And I didn't bust it open or anything. That wasn't really my intention. But it didn't damage the blade at all. And I did take some chips out of the coconut, and I stabbed the coconut, and the tip is still perfect. It didn't bend, it didn't snap. So, I mean, if you're looking for a cheap knife that's under 50 bucks, I mean, you can literally get these for like $30. It has a great sheath for it, and it's fucking tough as hell. You can't go wrong with the Cold Steel GI Tanto. Yeah, they're made in China. What the fuck isn't these days? But Cold Steel does have pretty good quality control. I say pretty good because there are the occasional flaws that make it do whatever. Every company has them, but I mean, who cares where it's made? It's $30. It's tough as shit. It's fucking awesome. It's a good soldier blade. It works good for outdoor work, and it's just a badass knife for the price point. Plus, they're fun to modify, and you can do all kinds of shit with them because that black paint that comes on it will wear off eventually. So, carbon steel does tend to rust. So, just something to consider. But in the end, definitely recommend buying a Cold Steel GI Tanto. They're great fucking knives. I just can't express that enough. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say, so hope you liked the video. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.